The movie opens with Jimmy, an android, recalling Motherworld's history. A royal power struggle results in the assassination of the king and queen, and to suppress further rebellion, the tyrant Belisarius sends Admiral Atticus Noble into the far lands. Somewhere else on the planet Velt, a woman named Kora tends to her crops before meeting her friend Gunnar to attend a harvest celebration. The village chief, Sindri, addresses his people, while a hunter named Den has eyes for Kora, who in return has no interest in a romantic relationship. While spending time with her friend Sam, Kora witnesses Motherworld ships descending. The community discusses how to approach the visitors. Tension grew as 3 smaller ships led by Noble arrive in the village. He inquires Sindri about potential rebels and questions him about the village's crop supply. Gunnar had sold surplus crops to Motherworld's enemies. In a brutal turn of events, Noble beats Sindri to death in front of the villagers, including another woman. He then demands that Gunnar hand over the village's grain supply within 10 weeks. In another part of the village, young soldier Aris takes a liking to Sam, but witnesses his superiors taunting her. Later, discusses the tragic fate of Princess Issa with Jimmy. They were disappointed over her death, as she was meant to bring a new era of kindness to the throne. In debating how to deal with Noble, villagers suggested appealing to their humanity. Kora, witnessing soldiers harass Sam, retaliated in the barn and continued killing them, until the captain held Sam at gunpoint. Jimmy intervened. He was ordered to kill Kora, but he shot the captain instead. This convinced her to fight back and recognize that Noble was now a threat to the villagers. Leaving Velt with Gunnar, Kora seeks help from the Bloodaxes against Belisarius. She remembers how her community was slaughtered by the tyrant. Unable to kill him then, she trained at the Imperium as Arthale, becoming a strong warrior before leaving them. Despite her tough life, Kora had also experienced the loss of a lover in battle. In the city of Providence, Kora and Gunnar look for the Bloodaxes' lead by mentioning General Titus. A smuggler named Kai pays attention when they talk about Titus. Later, a thug tries to assault them, but she stops him. An alien tips them off about Titus's location, and when the thug returns with backup, Kora, Gunnar, and Kai fight them off. He shoots the main thug, joining forces with Kora and Gunnar. Kai suggests finding a man who can help on another planet. They reach a ranch where Tarak is held captive by Hickman over a debt. After explaining their mission, they strike a deal. If Tarak can tame a chained Bennu, he goes free. Otherwise, they owe Hickman. Tarak successfully communicates with it and rides the Bennu, gaining freedom. As they leave, they witness him mishandling the Bennu, leading to the creature killing him with its talon through his chest. Kai guides Kora to a mining planet to meet Nemesis, who is a skilled swordsman. They find a spider-like creature called Harada who is holding a girl captive. Despite trying to talk, Nemesis fights and defeats Harada, saving the girl. Later, Kora reflects on her past as Issa's guard, feeling guilty about the tragedy that fell upon Issa and her parents. Then the crew locates Titus on a Moon's Gladiator arena. Once an Imperium general, now lives in disgrace as a prize fighter. She convinces him to confront his past, urging him to fight for revenge. The group went to the planet Charon to meet King Levitica. They wanted to talk to the Bloodaxe siblings, Darian and Devra, hoping Gunnar's old connections would make them join the rebellion. Initially, they weren't interested, but they changed their minds after Kora's speeches. The siblings split, with some joining Darian and others going with Devra. Shortly, Noble and his crew followed the Bloodaxes, showing up after the rebels left. He killed Levitica and attacked the area. Pavi leads the crew to a trading post, pretending to drop off goods, but secretly, he was working with Noble to collect bounties on Kora and the others. Noble captures them, revealing he knows more about the crew's secrets. Surprisingly, Tarak is a prince, and Nemesis seeks revenge for her murdered children by killing Imperium soldiers. When Gunnar is told to execute Kora, he turns the tables, killing Kai. A battle breaks out between the rebels and the king's gaze. Darian sacrifices himself to save his people. In the final showdown, Kora defeats Noble, knocking him off the ledge. The group goes back to Velt, happy about their small win, but they know the Imperium will come back. Kora brings her new friends to her village, feeling more hopeful about the future. An Imperium ship retrieves Noble's body and begins to revive him. In a strange realm, Noble communicates with Belisarius. Expecting praise for finding Kora, Belisarius is instead angry. He orders Noble to bring Kora to him so that he can personally kill her, and this marked the end of Part 1 of the Rebel Moon.